Hi friends and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today we are live swatching Colores de Carol's Handled Neons and Golden Hour collection. Now I know I'm running a little late with these, but they are currently available in the shop. So first up is going to be this incredible purple neon argan, and the fact that argan looks just as gorgeous bleached as it did in its regular neon form really made me super happy because I like neons. I love them all summer, but this is going to be my go-to line for the spring. It's going to be like my warm up and maybe even like a little bit of a cool down. But I definitely enjoyed the formula as always with Colors de Caro because they are smooth and they are not runny. So next up is this pretty blue, which I really liked how it looked on me. It's nitrogen, and bleached is the technical term for our handled neons. And again, it just goes on really nice and smooth on that first coat, even though I am polishing with my non-dominant hand. So that's always a challenge for me. So I really look for polishes with great formulas that are going to look amazing because let's just say I don't have the same skill level, but I do love the way the polishes turned out. So, quick note about the exposures: live swatches are being done in afternoon sunlight, whereas the stills are done in a photo box. I feel like the photo box lighting is a little bit cooler and brighter. But we're going to move right on to Krypton. And I thought Krypton was a blast because I do like neon greens that are super bright, like the regular Krypton, but Krypton handled or bleached, if you will, is a lighter pastel version of it, but not being too washed out. I didn't want it to be washed out to the point where it really just didn't have any impact anymore. So I definitely applaud Carolina for being able to create these in such a gorgeous way. Now we have bleached neon, and again, we are getting a fun, vibrant color, but with just a little bit less saturation for those of us who are not ready to go full on neon yet. And the other thing that I really liked about these were that for the most part, I was able to get them opaque in 2 to 3 coats, that all depending on my application with my short nails. So if you have longer nails, you might want to go with more coats. So here's one of my absolute favorites: helium bleached. And that's because it's a bleached out neon orange. And I thought that that was so cool because I'm kind of okay, we're not going to mince words. I'm really picky about my oranges. Not all oranges look great on me in particular. Some with really red bases tend to look awful on me. So I was very pleased with this one. I thought it was fun and springy and could probably be used in some great floral nail arts, as well as Electra, which Electra to me appeared to be like that definitive hue in between the orange and pink. And I like that a lot. You can call it peach, you can call it coral, but I would call it a pink leaning peach if you're going to call it peach. So, and in a pastel form, all of that made it just so pretty on my nails. In my opinion, I felt like it was still just a little gentle on the eyes, but still bright enough to grab my attention. And of course, you know, we've got to do some pinks. Here's Radon Bleached, which I thought actually still had the same amount of impact as the regular radon. So I was really pleased that it didn't turn out to be almost carnation pink, if you will, because carnation pinks, while they are very pretty and delicate, I'm still looking for that fun summer vibe kind of feeling with my polishes. Speaking of, that brings us to Xenon. And I thought that Xenon Bleached was so electric, in my opinion. And even though it's a pastel, it still felt really bright and vibrant on the nail. So I'm still feeling like less summer nail art and more floral nail art because I felt like these were so wonderful. And for color accuracy, I actually prefer the afternoon swatches. So we are moving into our golden hour collection, which is full of beautiful shimmers. This one is Sundown, and I fell so hard for Sundown, but really all of the polishes in this line because they have the color shifting micro flaky base but also with holographic microflakes, and then you still get that like shift in there that looks like a gorgeous blue, which makes me want to layer it with other colors, like I believe nitrogen. But we're moving on to Hourglass, which was also a gorgeous, beautiful one. Same formula, but this one's going to give you that green, aqua to orange kind of shift. And I see the green really strongly in it. And I appreciate that because I have been very much loving my blues and greens. It inspires me to mix them. I did do these in one coat swatches because I wanted you to see just how much of those flakes you're getting even in one coat, but also I wanted you to see how pretty and delicate a mani you can pull off if you decide to do just your nails but better. And then here we are with my favorite of the bunch, Sunkissed, and I feel like there is no surprise that I would find Sunkissed my favorite, given that you get the pink, orange, and gold with the exact same formula. So I don't think there's any surprise that between polishes that show up really strongly blue, gold, or green, that I would pick the pink one. And last but not least out of this collection is Twilight, and it's a deep multi-chrome red, purple, orange base with hollow flakes, iridescent flakes, and UCC flakes. So, in true Coloristic Carol fashion, it is packed with goodies, and I apply my coats very thin when they are packed with this many flakies because I want a very good coverage, but I want to get that base around my cuticles if at all possible before building it up. So that's kind of why you'll see the first coat be kind of thin, and then we just go full on commitment with the second coat. And I did find this incredibly enchanting because of the sparkle. But that's it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're part of my nail fam, I'm sending out virtual hugs. I appreciate everything you do. And I just want to remind you to take it easy this summer season and take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you in the next video.